Welcome to the Extra Pass podcast presented by Chemist Warehouse. I'm your host, Ben Hopkins, once again filling in for Adam Ballinger while he's at our Melbourne United holiday camps. And I'm joined today by one of our new imports, fresh off the practice floor, as you can see, full gear, full kitted up, Milton Doyle. Milt, welcome.
Thank you.
Can you take me through, I guess, what these last few months have been? You're officially mainland Milt now. First of all, what are your thoughts on the mainland Milt nickname?
I like it. It has a ring to it. I like it.
What are your thoughts on Melbourne? You're here, your whole family's here, you settling in?
Yeah, settled in, got the kids in school. The wife's happy with that. So just getting around and seeing what Melbourne has to offer outside of just basketball.
What are some of those things? What are you really enjoying about Melbourne so far?
I'm just trying to figure out restaurants right now. So if you got any suggestions, some good restaurant spots, just send them in a DM.
Is it all cuisines or are you're locking in on one or two?
Yeah, just one or two, some steak, Italian, maybe some Mexican food.
How do you get your steak?
I'm not going to say. People are going to be mad.
So I well done.
Yeah, of course.
See, I lean towards going rare. I like a rare steak. Because because I feel like most places it's getting overcooked and it's coming medium rare, which I actually want medium rare, but I also enjoy rare.
See, I would do like medium close to well done, because I still want it well done, but I think they cook it just right then.
Why don't you just get a hamburger?
I like burgers though.
Well, we could just talk. I could talk food with you all day, but we should talk a bit of basketball. Round one just finished up, obviously really successful for us. Going down to Tassie, you come up with some huge plays down the stretch and then a big win at home against New Zealand. Take us through, I guess, leading into round one and what it was like to be in these colours and get two big dubs.
It's been good. The preseason was great. Just going out, getting to know the guys and the coaches and just figuring out how each other play. But then to start the season, going to Tassie and getting that win, it's a great feeling playing against the old team and I guess one of the biggest rivals for this team. Mm-hmm. So starting off the year the correct way, then getting a blowout win at home on the home court. So start off with a road win and a home win. No better feeling. What's
it been like for you? Because even across your time at Tassie, I feel like you had pretty consistent rosters, like a lot of the same guys year on year. You're coming into a new group. Obviously, you have some familiarity with guys like Farb and Jack Fleming as an assistant coach, but you're one of 7 debutants over the weekend. Can you talk a bit about what that was like, just trying to adjust to this is a whole new group of people?
Yeah, it's been a while since I played with just a bunch of new guys and just having to learn everybody just off the court and on the court, what people are like, how to talk to people on the court and just the right positions where people want the ball, those little things that you have to figure out. So I think that's like one of the hardest parts about having a lot of new people, especially like young guys too.
Yeah. Do you feel like, obviously you went and played in Puerto Rico as well in the off season. Do you feel like, that's a completely new environment where there are a lot of guys who are just out there speaking Spanish and the English isn't the first language out there? Do you think that helps with how to adjust in terms of just, okay, I need to learn things quick and I need to, adjust on the fly?
Yeah, I think really just being an import. I've been here for a while now, and like you said, I was with Tassie for a few years, but before that, I was with a different team every year. So I think that helps me out a lot with learning on the fly and just adjusting to different teams and coaches and playing styles and players. But yeah, when you have to speak a new language and the coach only speaks one language and you have to figure it out, it definitely helps with learning on the fly.
Can you take us through a bit about what it's like as an import that can be jumping around from country to country over season to season? Like, what is that life like and how difficult can it be to adjust? What are some of the countries that you were like, man, this is awesome playing here? And then I'm not going to ask you which were the crap ones, but like, I guess, what is that life like?
Stressful. It's fighting for a job every year. So every year is a contract year for you. You don't usually get 2-year deals. When you do, it's pretty rare. So, you go to country and you learn a new language, driving on the other side of the road, figuring out the roundabouts, all that, trying to read the signs and get the practice. And trying to see which teammates speak the best English. But yeah, I played in some great countries. I think Spain was one of my favorite countries I played in. Good basketball, great food, a lot of history. So a lot of places to just go travel and go see and learn about. Italy, Israel. Yeah, I think all the places I played were pretty great. So just learning and meeting new people.
And how much does it help, I guess, when you're jumping place to place, but you still have, a group of passionate fans? Like, I feel like it might be a bit deflating if you're like, okay, new team, hope everything's good. And then you come out first home game, there's like 100 people there just like sitting on their hands.
Yeah, it's very deflating. I played during COVID, so I think that's what it's like. Like you come in and it's 50% capacity and you can hear everything on the court and everybody talking. It's weird. So being in a place like this where the fans are packing out the gym and excited and making a lot of noise is great.
Yeah, I know speaking to Tyson, he was saying it's a bit like that in the G League sometimes. Like some teams will have like a couple thousand fans and then others just like there's 10. It just looks like there's a staff there.
Yeah, depending on where you play in the G League, if you're like in one of those small towns where there's nothing else to do, then the fans are great. But if you're like, I played in Chicago and Long Island, so some games will be fans, some games will be like no one in the gym because there's too much to do in the city. So yeah, that's deflating.
Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't go back to Thursday night. And obviously you come down the stretch, you hit a few of those big shots. We've spoken before and put up some articles on melbourneunited.com.au, melbourneutd.com.au, I should say. Should get my own website right. We've talked before for articles there about, how you go into those big moments, your mindset when it comes to taking and making big shots down the stretch. I mean, I could ask you about the one at the end of the first quarter or the second quarter or the third quarter or the fourth quarter, but, can you talk me through in a big environment, a pretty hostile environment in terms of just wanting to go out there and get a win for United, what your mindset was in those moments?
I think my mindset is in those moments is usually the last, 10 seconds. So someone has to guard you one-on-one. It's not like an offensive set is ran where it's a lot of help and things going on where people can trap you and do all that. So it's just somebody has to stop you, and that's what I've been doing all my life, playing one-on-one, and I think no one can guard me in those situations. So that's how I come across it, and the pressure of the shot makes it even better. I think I play well under pressure situations.
I mean, it's a good skill to have, especially for end of first quarter, end of second quarter. First quarter, you're matched up on Mags. Second, it's Juk. Is that just like, well, I've played against these guys the last few years. I know how to beat them in this situation.
Not even less so that, but I think it makes it even better when it's somebody you do know, when it's a friend, because I know like after I do this, I can text you after the game and tell you about it. So that makes it even better.
Did you text them after the game, tell them about it?
Yeah, I told them right after we shook hands.
Well, Milt, it's so awesome to hear about this so far. I've got a few more questions for you. We're bringing back, it's Balls' segment. It's Balls' Fast Five with Ben, but we'll bring that on and we'll hear a bit more about you after the break.
Score yourself a great deal at Chemist Warehouse. Find huge savings on all your favorite brands across vitamins, sports nutrition, fragrances, hair care, and lots more. Shop in-store, online, or click and collect at chemistwarehouse.com.au.
And we're back on the Extra Pass podcast presented by Chemist Warehouse, and it's time for Balls' Fast Five with Ben. Run the music, Lockie, please.
You ready?
This is Fast Five with Balls.
Been waiting for this the whole time. Now we're on to the fun stuff. Yeah, they're hard hitting, so I hope you're ready.
All right, number one, Milt, you're from Chicago. If I was going to the US and to Chicago on a holiday, what are the 3 must-do things when I'm over there?
Deep dish pizza.
You got a spot?
My spot was Lou Malnati's. Great place. If you're ever there, try it. Sporting event, whatever. Basketball, baseball, football, hockey, whatever you want. And just walk around downtown, get into some things, whatever you want to do, food, whatever events are there. It's always something going on. Just see the scenery, the
just
big
take it all in.
buildings, yeah. big buildings and all that. Just enjoy it.
Nice. Well, I might do that. All right, number 2. You're a pretty calm guy. What's the angriest you've ever been on a basketball court?
I don't know. Probably not getting a certain call, foul call or something like that. But now I don't even get angry anymore. I just kind of laugh it off and walk off.
I feel like you're like the Kawhi meme where it's just like all his moods and it's just straight face.
Yeah, it is what it is at this point. Just next possession.
Do you feel like that comes with like age and experience, just playing hoops?
Yeah, I think when I was younger, I would get mad a lot. Like high school wise, probably freshman, sophomore year, I would like bad call or something like that. I would get angry. Yeah. But as I got older now, it's just like it is what it is.
Fair enough. All right, number 3. What's the food from the US that you wish was more accessible here in Australia?
I don't know. It's a good question. Sheesh. In Chicago, we have not so much food, but we have a sauce that's not like anywhere else. It's called Mao sauce.
Mao sauce?
Yeah, but it's like a mixture of like, I don't even know how to explain it. You only could get it in Chicago though.
But is it spicy? Is it sweet?
It's like sweet with a little spice to it.
What do you have it on?
Like whatever, fries. Usually fries and like chicken tenders or whatever, wings, stuff like that.
Yeah. Is there? I'll flip it on its head. Is there a food you've had like in Australia? It's like, oh, if they got this in the US, they'd go nuts for it.
Nah. I think my favorite like Australian thing is like the chicken parm. So
you can get that.
But you can get that in the States. That's why. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Question 4. I know you've been to the footy. You really wanted to get into the footy coming here to Melbourne. Which player on this United team do you think would make the best footy player?
That's easy. Tommy.
Oh, I guess that is easy. Yeah. Okay, let's exclude Tommy. I didn't think about that.
I don't know. I haven't seen anybody like kick the footy yet. So I know Dash said he played, but I feel like everybody says they play here. So I don't know. Myself.
Yeah, even out of you, Tice, Jesse.
Me for sure. Yeah.
Just coordinated.
Yeah, more coordinated. Yeah. I did it a few times too. I kicked it a few times. I don't think they kicked the footy yet.
Very nice, very nice. And it would be a crime if I didn't ask this for the last question. This is Adam Ballinger's favorite question. He loves to ask every new guy this question, and I know it's going to break his heart that he doesn't get to ask you this. Number 5, what was the first CD you bought?
50 Cent. I think Get Rich or Die Trying. Yeah.
Is that something you still to this day, still bumping it?
Yeah. Every now and then, probably like on the way to the games or in the locker room, something off there.
That Many Men, is that off that album?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That goes tough. Well, that's another edition of the Fast 5. Big game coming up this week. It's our last game ahead of our little break before we play against the Pelicans, another really exciting event coming up at Rod Laver Arena. But Thursday night, John Cain Arena, your first throwdown against Southeast Melbourne. What have the boys told you about the rivalry and what are you expecting?
Nothing yet. I haven't heard anything about it yet. I just know about it from being in the league, but yeah, it's going to be a good game. I think it'll get hyped up a little bit more going into it, but I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it's one of those I think it's one of those things, especially both teams coming off big wins, trying to get as much momentum as possible. How do you make sure you come into that game and you just keep rolling?
Yeah. And just fighting over whose gym it is.
It's ours.
It's ours. just got to let them know, reminder.
Yeah, very nice. Well, Milt, thanks so much for taking the time, joining the podcast. From myself, from all the fans, we're all so excited to have you here and can't wait to see you get more buckets in blue this year.
Thank you.
And thanks again to Chemist Warehouse for sponsoring this episode of the podcast. We'll be back next week.